Good morning. Hey, no. Don't freak out. Promise you're safe. I'll explain everything. I kinda saved your life. What's the last thing you remember? Interesting. Okay. Well, after. You got off of work. An old friend of my dad's paid you a visit. I don't know what he wanted with you, but needless to say, he's not a great guy. I think he might have slipped something into your drink. At the cafe. Do you remember going to the cafe? Vaguely, yeah. Think he might have slipped something into your drink at the cafe. He went over to say hi to you. I was coming into the cafe. I saw you walk across the street from where I'm assuming you work as I headed into the cafe. I was overhearing conversations and whatnot. You'd picked up your mobile order and sat down at a table to relax, and that's when he came over and slipped something. He started making comments, advances, and, well, girls got to stick together, don't we? Hate when I see absolute pigs get away with acting like pigs. I came over and pretended like I knew you. Said hi to him, since he's technically a family friend. He commented on the fact that he didn't know I knew you, and random miscellaneous comments like that. You did good playing along, but he saw straight through it. He started getting angry at me, accused me of accusing him of things. I explained that I didn't want any trouble and that I just wanted to hang out with someone that I thought was nice. That's you, by the way. So, I made the excuse that I had a crush on you and that I had had a crush on you for a little bit, but I hadn't confessed or confronted you about it. He thankfully believed it. I think it just made him uncomfortable. Gotta use the homophobia to your advantage sometime, right? Do you smoke? No? No worries. Do you mind if I'll just wait. So, long story short, he finally left, and I introduced myself, which, do you remember that at all either? No, I didn't think so. The name's Izzy. Pleasure to meet you. So, then I noticed you start to get a little foggy-brained, I think is the best way to put it. I noticed you slurring your words more and more. Your eyes not remaining eye contact for as long as they were, and at first I just thought maybe you were tired. Then I realized when it was progressively getting worse and worse that ass hat must have put something in your drink. So I offered to help you back to your apartment. And as you can tell, we're not in your apartment. You didn't make it all the way to your apartment. You passed out about a block away from the cafe. I was walking with you and I was supporting you, like arm wrapped around you style. And when you collapsed, I had to carry you bridal style back to my place. Sorry for the mess, by the way. I tried to tidy a little bit while you were asleep. Don't worry, whatever is in your system will fully leave it soon. You've been asleep for about 10 hours? Yeah, I know. I know. Your phone was blowing up at one point, by the way. I didn't want to check it or look at it or answer it. I felt like that was an invasion of privacy. But at the same time, I didn't want anyone thinking you were dead. So I just, I didn't look at most of them. I just looked at one because it was from your mom. I just texted her that you were okay and that you needed to grab something from a store, and you ended up running into an old friend and decided to get dinner with them. That friend, quote unquote, is me. Obviously a lie. Listen, I can get you a car home, really whatever you want. The only reason I couldn't drive you back to your house originally is because I technically wasn't supposed to be at the cafe. My family's, has a lot of connections, and they get worried about me a lot, worried that I'll say something stupid that reveals something or get hurt by someone, so I have to sneak out sometimes. I know, I'm a grown woman. I should be able to do whatever I want, but when I say connections, I mean everyone in my life. I can never tell if they are a plant from my father or if I actually just met them naturally. I've been trying to remove myself from the lifestyle of my father and my family for a while now, but it's easier said than done. Once you're a part of it, you never really fully get out. On the good side, my landlord will never come knocking on my door unasked. He's scared to death of him. Can I get you some water, some food? I'm sure you're hungry, thirsty. Yeah, of course. I actually have some leftovers. I cooked, some pasta yesterday. Nothing fancy or anything. It's like a Alfredo type of situation. Cheese-based sauce and chicken, and you're not vegetarian or anything, right? Yeah, okay, cool. I'll heat you up some of that, and I'll grab you some water and also maybe a coffee. I'm sure you want to wake up more. You think you're good on coffee for a while. You're funny and cute. Lucky me. Again, I really hope you weren't scared when you woke up. I know there's little I could have done to prevent you feeling that way, but I hope at least once you heard what happened, you feel a little less uneasy. Yeah, I'm sure me talking about my family and their connections and all that bullshit didn't help, but know you're safe with me. I'd never let anything bad happen to you. That was forward, wasn't it? Sorry. I just, you don't have a girl passed out in your bed for 10 hours and then act like, she's chopped liver as soon as she wakes up. You're a really kind person, I can tell. Sweet, kind, beautiful. That's obvious. Well, it's obvious to me, even if you don't see it. Anyways, the pasta's almost ready. Here's that water. I can get you more if you need more. I'm sure you're really thirsty. Huh? What was that guy gonna do to you? Well, I don't know much about him. I just know that my dad knows him somehow, and that they had a falling out. I don't know exactly what he was gonna do to you. I'd like to be optimistic and think that you would have been fine, but at the same time, if someone's slipping something into your drink, they don't have the purest of intents. My guess is that he was gonna try to take advantage of you, when you were asleep. Hence why I stepped in. A hug? Are you okay? Of course, of course. I'm right here. Don't worry, he can't hurt you. Not anymore. Do you want to stay here? Or do you want to go home? I'm really good either way. The way you just hugged me, how tight you squeezed me, it feels like you need someone with you. Do you live with your parents still? No. Okay, that's what I thought. You didn't seem like you were, that age range. You live on your own? Yeah. Okay. What part of town do you live in? I see. Yeah, how about you stay here? Just for the night. You can have the bed. I'll sleep on the couch. I really don't mind. What do you say? Okay, nice. I hope this isn't overstepping any boundaries. Would you? Sorry, the pasta's ready. Let me go grab that for you. Thank you so much for listening to this audio. For more audios like this, all ad-free, check out my Patreon down in the description below. And real quick, let's go ahead and give a quick shout out to the people who make this all possible, my patrons. Shout out to Mason, Relax Raven, A Good Hunter, Alyssa, RMT,
Ashley, Oriella Velius, Chelsea Walters, Emma Wilson, I'm Going to Toyotathon, Mac of All Trades, May, Maya Washington, Max's Homemade Cupcakes, Osheen ZW, SCR117, The Random Axolotl, The Kale Gal, and Zoe. Thank you all for your continued support. It means the world to me. If you'd like to support this journey, make sure to go check out my Patreon in the description below. There's many perks that you might enjoy. And without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next audio. Comment down below if you'd like to see a continuation of the story. This is a new Mafia Boss's daughter storyline. New timeline. New timeline just dropped, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.